11, verses 4 through 5. By faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gift, by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found because God had translated. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased God. Hebrews 11, verses 45.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest.
And Grand Rising, good morning. Hey, everybody. I'm back on the air. Wait a minute here. See, everything wants to mess up when you get on. Grand Rising and good morning to each and every one of you. It is the MacMan Morning Show. I am James Mack. I am your host. This is our new season. This is a wonderful new season that we're getting ready to partake of. There's a lot of changes that are happening. I got on this morning. I wasn't even going to come on because everything looks like it went haywire. But I like to say, first of all, let's call the roll real quick. I'd like to say Grand Rising. Good morning to Deacon Alvin Moore. He's always and still will be our chairman of our Deacon Board. That's Miss Sharon Reed, the section leader of the alto. Make sure you get that right. It's at the alto section of the choir. Ain't got no other singers out there that can fill the other spots. Apostle Anthony Reed, God bless you, man. Thank you for your prayers and for your support. To Alice, the blessed child of God, I'd like to say good morning to all of you. Everybody had a vacation. And I don't know where everybody is, but that's okay. The MacMan Morning Show will continue to go on. I want to thank you. Thank you, Sharon, for the welcome back. I really appreciate it. I thank all of you all for being here. Let me say something. I was off. We were gone. We was off the air and I hadn't contacted anybody of those of you that are listening to me because we had some difficulties. I'm not worried about those, but I want to say something that's real interesting. If you in business and you've never struggled, I need to holler at you because when you're in business and no matter what you're doing or however, I'm in media and marketing and advertising, especially being on here. If you have a business and you've never had a setback, I want to hear from you. If you never had money for supplies or equipment. If you you're struggling. Sometimes we do struggle. People say, "Man, why you go into business? You got to struggle. You're gonna struggle like that." Good morning, Alice, the blessed child of God, because you're gonna go through some things. And me personally, I'm responsible for this production company and for uh, everything that goes on here. I'm the CEO and the president of broadcasting. I on purposely didn't bring on Brother Lee and everybody else because I wanted to talk to you. Brother Lee is going to be on with us. I know this is midweek, but trying to give him an opportunity to recover from his holiday, and everybody give him a chance to get settled. I hope you had a good one and a great weekend and a great start to your week. This is July. It is hot. There's several things that have occurred. The big, ugliest bill that Congress ever passed this weekend. And the orange man is at his worst. We're going to talk about that and continue to let you know the parts of that bill. And if you don't think it's going to affect you, get sick. I guarantee you it's going to affect you. Let your babies get sick, because the mechanism that had put into place for those people that may not don't have a lot or things like that or can't afford insurance, they have wiped it out almost. 18 million people are going to be the first strike, and that's sad. I'm talking about senior citizens. They still got their blue and white cards, but for poor people, for people that can't make it, and the ones that he has put out of work, it's a struggle. Yet it's still, people are just sitting back like ain't nothing happening. I guarantee you the next couple of months you need to watch, because the changes are happening. This idiot is doing so much. So we're going to talk about the idiot and what he's doing. I really don't care for him, but I want everybody to be alert and aware of what's coming. We told you earlier in the year, Project 2025 is a real thing. Before it happened, before they even got it, the playbook is there. And okay, I know you multitasking. It's good to see you, Alice. Thank you for all that you have done here and helped us out. And now back to what I'm going to say. I'm not going to stay on long because we have a situation with our StreamYard. And I wanted to come on to keep my word. Of course, I wasn't going nowhere. And I needed the time to organize and get together. But let me explain this to you. Mac Media 3 is not here for clicks, likes, and views. Meaning, I'm here as a service. I'm a newsman. I'm a broadcast journalist. I'm going to bring the news whether you give anything or not. I don't do the super chats or anything. I'm not hustling folks and getting money from them or anything. If you donate, and I thank everybody that has donated, we're not going to use PayPal anymore. And I'm going to tell you why. It is the worst payment system that I've ever encountered. These people have held up funds. I got customers that use it, and they held up the funds. They holding them almost 21 days. They say they can hold them. I said, "Oh no, I can't deal with that." We've just started using StreamYard, and PayPal, and the bills are due, and you can't pay anything if they don't post it. So I said, okay, all right, here we go. But that's not your trouble. That's just the trouble of a business person. Things happen, and you got to make somehow bring in the lemons and make lemonade out of them. So we're no longer using PayPal, or that I don't recommend it. It's one of the most horrible systems that they have. And if you've been lucky with it, that's you. But to me, it is horrible. because when you're a small business right now, like myself, and you depend on these links and things to help you out, you find out that um, they don't work, and then you get up to time to broadcast, and you got all of this, you got all of that. So to my dear friends out there that have supported Kobe Chapman, all of you all had that have people that have not. It's not how much you give, but it's just that you thought about us. Our commercials. I can't. I have Angelica's commercial, and everything is ready to go. She even got a copy of it. Hope she liked it. And the music in the background, Angelica, was my that was my former theme song, and I didn't know you didn't have any music behind it, and people would like to hear. But I'll straighten it up. We're gonna do what we have to do. Angelica has a new campaign going for the month of July, and we're going to make sure that everybody hears about it. I had to come on today. As disgusted as I had felt, it's nobody's fault. You're going to have days that you have, like I've had. If you're in business, keep, stay in business. You'll see exactly what I've said. Also, we have Miss Melissa's coming on. You say, who is that? That's not my grandmother. Y'all know my grandmother, Melissa McCrae. That's her name. But we met another Melissa from Harvey that is coming on. And if you heard that name, you know she's going to be on it. That's Melissa Crawley is going to be coming on our show. I want her to tell you the story about what happened to her and what can happen to you when evil government officials. I don't care if he don't never like me, because you know he tried that before, and him and his relatives that were on here. This is the McMahon Morning Show. You got. I'm here. I'm not gone anywhere. But I have to straighten some things out. There's some stories that I'm going to be presenting to you. There's information and inspiration. I'm waiting on some new artwork that's coming. Y'all just wait a minute. Is that I don't know why I got an echo. I'm not worried about that. Okay. There is, like I said, quite a few changes that are coming. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage all of our business people, and especially those of you that advertise with me. I got something special for you. And don't worry about it. We're going to be okay once we get situations together. All is well. We just have to make some adjustments. I had to come on because you got some people that really feel that they'll hate on you and they'll talk garbage and foolishness. And this weekend, I was just looking at some things and looking at some, and during the beginning of the week, I'm not going to mention this person because I ain't going to give them no free nothing. And that's another thing, ain't going to be no free nothing unless God says so. But this person who has been antagonizing Miss Crawley and got with Keith Price and said that they were working for the betterment of the Southland. And it comes to anybody that deals with the people that have not repented to the people that they have hurt. I don't have anything to say to you. You hurt a whole community with a tyrant that forgot about you. And you ain't got no job. And if the man do give you a job over there in Harvey, it's just because he sent you to Tiffany to be her watchdog or watch over what his protege is doing. She's going to prison. If you don't think so, all y'all in a hurry and want things to happen immediately. She ain't got P. Diddy's money. So I don't think it's going to be no acquittal. She ain't got no hookup nowhere. I don't even think her book is out. And some of them crazy people are buying that book from her. I'm talking about them idiots over there that used to be the mayor of of Dalton. I got some disturbing news also. I don't know how true it is. I'm not going to put it out, but please give the new administration in Dalton an opportunity to get busy. Give them a chance. You gave Tiffany a chance, and look at what. Things have happened, but give this new board an opportunity. I don't know anything about other than Miss Avant and Avant. I know it's Avant down here because that's the same spelling that's Commissioner Avant down here. That it's spelled the same way. I guess it's just pronounced different. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything I haven't investigated. I don't put out garbage and foolishness. I don't do that. So until I find out more about this raise that they say that Napoleon got, and these people fooling with this money, I don't know what's going on. They ain't been in there that long. I don't know what's happening. And the only reason that I'm concerned about Harvey is the way that they treated Miss Kobe Chapman is in court right now. And I know that they're getting ready to dismiss those charges. I haven't heard from them in a while, but this Miss Crawley thing with Miss Melissa Crawley and the way that they did her and what they did to her, you got to hear it for yourself. So we're going to have Miss Crawley on. Also, I got a real big surprise for you. I know y'all heard of the cussing pastor. Mr. Thaddeus Matthews gone on to be with the Lord. Well, his daughter, who has taken over the reins of Matthews Enterprises and broadcasting, she will be on our show real soon on the 18th of July. You're going to hear everything that you need to hear. Hey, Angelica, how are you? Forgive us for I got the commercial. That was what was behind it. That was some music that I put. That was my old theme song, and I tried to play it a little bit low so that when the overdub is there, you're getting everything, and then it's a little snappy or what have you. But if there's something that you need me to change, I'll change it. Just let me know what your selection is, and we'll get it on there. What would you like on the background? I should have asked you, but I really feel bad about that. But her new special is coming out. She's got a July special, and y'all get them cookies and things. God bless you, all of y'all. Hi. And some folks had some birthdays and things like that. Y'all celebrated real good. I'm praying for the citizens of Texas. I don't know the town. I hadn't looked at it, but I'm praying for them and praying for all of our friends and loved ones that are in Texas. That's some catastrophic things that have happened. Children have lost their lives at this natural disaster. Not just the children, but people, period, just was swept away. All that water in that amount of time, within an hour's time, 26 feet, that river, that's I never heard of anything like that. People, there's some things going on in this world that just shaking us, but we shouldn't be shook. And but we're praying for them, and hopefully they got some more rain today, and last night I think they got some more rain. Got a few inches, but 5 inches of rain on top of what's already there is something. The Orange Man is trying to dismantle FEMA and defund it. He's trying to eliminate it. They're on the job now. They're there. They realize the mistakes that he made. This bill that he has, we're going to talk about that. I got another guest that's going to be coming. Brother Jesse Jackson Jr. is coming to the MacMan Morning Show. We already got talks going about the days. Brother Jesse Jackson Jr. Is coming, and I got some questions. Hey, Grace Levi's in the chat. Hey, how are you? God bless. Grand rising and blessings to you. It's good to see you. He's coming, and I got a number of other things I am endorsing. I think I can get his picture up here, and I'm going to do this. I'm endorsing Abe Hudson for Senate District 11. And let me tell you why I'm doing it. Because I want to. Nobody owes me anything and nobody can buy me, and my integrity is not for sale. I know I'm struggling and everything and so forth, but some people will sell their souls for whatever, who's the highest bidder. I ain't for sale and I'm nobody's whore. I'm going to say it again. I'm not for sale and I'm nobody's whore. You can't buy me. And there's no allegiance that I have to any political party or person. I, as a talk show host, I, as a broadcast journalist, I, as a person that broadcasts each and every weekday morning, I owe all to God and none to nobody else. So if people think that I have a family allegiance, or you think, I reached out to his opponent 6 times, 3 emails. I hadn't received anything. Sometimes when you turn your nose up at a person and you think that they're nothing, and then you start seeing some things, the way you treat people is the way, but they say if you let people treat, I can't stop you from your antics, but I don't have to acknowledge you. And I'm going to say this, and that person, I invited them to come on the show. I told them, I said, hey, man, I kept ringing. But see, you ain't got to bug people. I'm not going to bug you. There's somebody else in politics that seems like they forget that there were people that went out and campaigned and spoke highly, even when people were speaking evil of them. I spoke highly. Hey, man, we don't need this, and that, and the other. And you're black. You're not. Let me explain this to these politicians. You're not the white folks. You're not them. You're not Donald Trump. That's why Donald Trump does. You can't run a city or government like the Republicans are running it. They're already mad. They're mad. They're destroying our country. And you know something? We got some elected officials that are here that think that they doo-doo don't stink. You're not going to turn your nose up at me and look down on me, and then all of a sudden, here you come when it's time for election time, and here you are. You're not going to insult me that way. Mr. Abe Hudson came to me as a man, talked, answered my questions, and even said, hey, this is my vision. This is what I want to do. We need somebody that's going to go to Jackson, that's going to go there, come back, and interact with the people. We don't need to just see you during election time. I don't owe anything to anybody. I even supported that person's relative when they turned their backs on folk. I said, no, I'm going to stick with him. I didn't know at the time, so don't come at me the wrong way. If you don't like the McMahon Morning Show, fine. God is going to bless, but I'm not for sale. Oh, by the way, the opponent, Brother Abe bought advertising time. He said, Mr. McCray, I just can't come on here. He said, I'll advertise. I said, you're not under obligation to. I wanted to get, and then out of nowhere, padoosh, somebody struck the channel. The day his interview came, said it was inappropriate. It was demeaning. I'm going to say this. If you've been listening to the McMahon Morning Show at any time, you tell me, search my library, and you tell me, have I ever been vulgar or degrading or did something or inappropriate? And that's what it was. They said, you either take it down or we're going to strike you. Now, I don't know anything about these twos and froos on these YouTube. I don't do no fighting on nothing. I don't have time for it. There's an idiot out there that calls themselves a activist, and he been messing around and snooping around the McMahon Morning Show. He probably has some folks in there looking. And if you're listening, you ain't got to take it back. Tell that person they can listen. I will never have you on my show. Never, never. Not on McMahon Morning Show. There's some people that can't get on here. You can infiltrate. You think you can. You're going to meet Alice when you do. Alice is a great moderator. She will handle you. Trust me. If you can't come on the McMahon Morning Show or in the chat with respect, don't come at all. I'm tired of sleaze radio and television. We'll go for anything. Tubi sticks out the money. You know, now Fox, and see, the white folks are so deep. I'm going to tell the truth. Let me tell you what they did. Fox used to own 20th Century Fox and XYZ. You know, they used to have the Fox, you know, the dun, 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 you know, all of those stuff. Well, they sold their entertainment section of Fox to Disney. You know, all them black shows and things that they had on, and In Living Color and all those other things. We made money for that. You know what they said? They said, black eyeballs, where are the black eyeballs? At Medea's house. And some funny old garbage and food, who's cheating on who. And we'll look at, they say, well, black people look at that kind of stuff. So they started creating these shows on Tubi. And everybody hollering, oh, I'm on Tubi. I'm on Tubi. And you know what? We're looking at it. They're taking our eyes and our buying power. Do you know how much they sold? Fox sold their entertainment venue to after the black people built it up and after the black shows built it up. Almost $70 billion or more. Now they're trying to get us to watch Tubi. I'm saying their name because I don't look at it. You look at it if you want to, but we like satire. We like Superfly. We want the hustler, the gangbanger, the rapper, the half-naked folks, and all that. That's where the foolishness, the garbage. But when it comes down to Roland Martin or going to support a black independent or independent media, we can't even get a commercial from some folks. Oh, but they'll go over to where they're dropping drawers and they act children and they doing all these things and making a buffoon and a clown out of themselves. I got too much class. I'm too much of a gentleman to stoop to their levels. Minstrels, yeah, Amos and Andy. And there's some comedy that I like. I like Fred Sanford because Fred talk about honkies and white folks. He said something about in court. He said, I ain't saying it like that. Let me say this. You like me if you will, like me if you don't. I'm talking about the evil people. Those are honkies. And there's another word for them other folks. Okay. And you listen to these folks and there was real entertainment. The Cosby Show, they hit Cosby. You know, we had a whole lot of shows out there that made money for Fox. And Fox got rid of, and maybe now they're using Tubi. Say, where the Negro's eyes is, we go. And we so stupid and crazy enough, we go along with it. We living our best life. We shaking our tail. Y'all know y'all can't go on Carnival cruises no more, living your best life and shaking your tail, because they said they're going to drop you off right where you ghetto folks need to be. Folks don't care nothing about black people. They deporting black people. Y'all didn't hear about that? See, y'all don't pay attention to the news until something happens to you. And I'm not asking you to like what I do. And forgive me, Brother A, for using the honky word or whatever the case. But I'm about sick of these white folks. I'm sick of these Republicans that sit here and talk about that they're this man is God. And what he's doing is, and wait until they get a whip of this big bit of beautiful bill. You ain't saying nothing yet. Oh, it's going to be, the Democrats got to help us. It's always the Democrats got to help. And I'm not too pleased with the Democratic Party. There are some people that say that they were friends of mine. I guess they were. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You do. You got to be careful. You got to be careful how you do things and continue to just move forward. I'm going to broadcast every day with or without a sponsor. But those of y'all that didn't, y'all coming on board, don't worry about it. I got Abe here for a reason, because Brother Abe came serious. He said, Mr. McCray, I am here to do what I can do for this district. And I know that this man, he has got out and he's proven himself. Now he's going to be over he's going to be in DeSoto County at the Horn Lake Library, the MR Dye Library over on Goodman Road. They're having the wet and Wild Wednesday. That's when they come out and they got the slide and the kids can go out and work off some of that stress and everything and play in the water and everything and do what they need to do. At around 12 o'clock, you can go. Brother Abe is going to be there. His lovely daughter is a blues musician. Can you imagine this child is a blues musician and she's good too? We're going to get all of that info. We're going to make sure that we come out there. Brother Abe, I support you. I'm going to do what's right. According to me, I don't have to, just because I know you, I know a lot of people, but then you might not be right for the job. Okay, and from my standard, I can't tell you who to vote for. I just told you who I support. He ain't did nothing. And then I supported him. He said, Mr. McCray, he said, I can at least buy appetizer. I said, you're not obligated, sir. He said, I want to do this. Didn't hear nothing from his opponent. Okay, so when it goes out on, you better ask somebody, and the people, you better ask John Horn, you better ask Mr. Stokes and Mr. Payton. I'm batting 1,000 when I get out of Kiana Belcher, all of them in Clean House 2020. I endorsed them, not because I'm all of that, it's because, and give people press when they didn't get any. Then folks are like, people that invite you, if somebody like it, they'll invite you. There's a certain man that's running for U.S. Senate. Okay. Oh man, you didn't. Well, I supported you all the way and raised $1,100,000. And I was hot when I found out. I say, you mean to tell me you went over to the big boys? Let me take Brother Abe off of here. God bless you, Abe. You went over to the big boys, spent all kind of money with them and all kind of big money with them other folks. And you came over here and brought tools and fruits. They say they treat you like you want. I didn't tell you to treat me that way, but I'm going to tell you and I'm going to show you this. Be good, I say every day, to each other. Show love and continue to show love. Don't stop being good to people. I am not going to stoop to their level. So many things were said about the McMahon Morning Show. Just because we took the holiday off, I'm going to take another holiday. But we're going to have it together. Grace, you might have to come in here. You and Brother Lee, y'all going to have to run this board and everything. Well, brother, the McMahon is on vacation. The McMahon is he's here and there, wherever the case may be. Let's work together. Let's build together. But then when you start to do that, people will turn on you and turn their backs on you. My nephew, I ain't going to mention his name, but I got a post that he made, and it came right on time. It sure did. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me find it. And it hit me. Y'all just stand by. Keisha the stylist, all of y'all just stand by. I want to say Grand Rise. I might not run no commercials right now. I got to get the system together, but I'm going to read this. This is what my nephew said this morning. He said, if you have to sell your product for cheap or give it away for free just to attract people with the hopes to compete, please understand that that's not love. The receivers are showing takers will always take what's given. And it's always important to stand firm on your value. That slapped me in the face. I'm going to still be good to people, but I was good to people and then they slapped me in the face. It says never bend. It says, and never devalue what you offer just to be, hey, I'm trying to get you on board. And it hit me. I don't expect anything if I do something for a person, if I offer I'm not looking for nothing in return. It's nice to say thank you. Hopefully you'll be appreciative, but then you can give and you can give and you'll be just as broke as they are. I'm going to say it again. I'm not talking about everybody, but You can sacrifice and beat. I mean, you can just sacrifice. Hey, whatever the case may be, woo do this and that and the other, and you in trouble. There's some people. Now, my support. I'm just simply saying, be very careful. You lowering the price. You're trying to make it right, but then they'll go and take their money to Radio One, ABC, or wherever, B96, or whatever the case may be. And then you sitting there like, man, I was really cheaper than they were, and they went, and you ain't getting nothing out of it. Them people don't bit more care about your business. They ain't gonna do nothing. They'll use AI or some foolishness or whatever the case may be. But I'm talking about, something. We got a problem as people. We love to receive, but we hate to support. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just saying. We'll give 1,000 super chats. That's why I'm not even trying to get no money off this. They can keep this that monetization type thing, because you're not going to stifle me neither. Oh, they give hundreds. I've seen people give thousands. This crook that's in Harvey, that calling himself an advocate, is out there. He's asking for folks to give him $100,000. And these people are giving it to him. His monkey died. Y'all know who I'm talking about now. I guess the phone, it'll light up. I don't care. And watch that chat. He can come in there. I don't care. I ain't gonna mention his name. I ain't giving him nothing. I should have even mentioned the gorilla he had on his neck. He said his monkey died. These folks gave this man $6,000. Or some domestic. I don't even think you can have them monkeys in America. Is it illegal to have them? Then you get on there talking about people. Then you get on there and it's all kinds of crookery and Houdini. And y'all get it in people. But when we're talking about Project 2025 and how to survive, we don't need to hear that. You ain't got no gossip on your channel, Mr. Mac. You the Mac man, but you need to talk about P. Diddy, talk about who's sleeping with who, well, who's doing this, and where's the latest rivalry. And you need something catchy to catch and catch the people's eyes. If I got to do all that, don't even look at my channel. I said it. A couple of people are leaving. Doesn't matter to me. That's all right. I'm going to be the broadcaster that I am. This is the MacMan Morning Show. News, information, and inspiration. I'm going to do that. I'm not having this conversation anymore. We're not going to, if I don't have a dime, I'm still going to broadcast. If nobody ever advertised, that's all right. God got my back. If I never get a job or an offer of a job or get some assistance or whatever the case may be, I'm still God's child. He got me here for a reason. So I'm going to stand on the wall. I'm going to continue to promote Black businesses. Hey, to Pizza Pro XL. Pizza Pro XL has opened their grand opening. They're on Cherry Street. They're not too far away in Marks, Mississippi. I got to get her information. I don't have it. I'm not going to, Angelica, I'm not going to let my people down. We're trying to make it. Look, if you give it to me, I'm going to put it out there. You're going to get results. You don't know who's listening or who will order from you or who will get up in the middle of the night and say, man, I want me some of them cookies every lady got. They look good. The MacMan was talking about just out the blue. Don't look the blessings because you don't think everybody wants something fast. I've been broadcasting for 30 some years. Say what you will. It takes time to build things. I'd rather take my time and build the MacMan Morning Show than to sell my soul to the idiots. I'm not going to do it. I refuse. I refuse to stoop low. I ain't for sale, and I still got my man card and gonna keep it till Jesus come get me. Okay? All this old funny business and hate, and we hating each other. We won't support each other. That's bad. We'll go buy them other folks' cookies before we go to Angelica. Trejay. Cakes and Creation. And I don't feel bad about it. We won't support nothing. Or we'll go buy Louis, all these name brand things, and we got some wonderful designs and fashions by people that look like us. I got to talk about my folks now. I don't know who the New Life Apostolic Church is. Can you identify yourself, please? Well, welcome. The church folks are here. God bless you. I ain't say you couldn't come, but welcome, New Life. And the cookies were good. See, there go Grace Levi live on the East Coast. And y'all be talking, and y'all won't even support. Look at she's shipping these all over the country. She said something to her mama. Now you got to tell mama gonna say she wants some more. If the McMahon Morning Show wasn't effective, these folk want to ask Sharon got them cookies too, and go to the Smoothie Cafe. What am I saying, folks? This is improv. This is just a short little something that I wanted to say, and I wanted to come on and just let everybody know, yeah, we're getting it together. I'm going to stay. I'm going to be right here. I'm going to be right here. I ain't going nowhere. I got to clean up some things and straighten some folks out. Stop. And somebody told me, stop giving your good to the evil folks. You stop doing good to folks that ain't going to help you. But then that's kind of backwards to be. Well, I mean, they say, man, they ain't going to support you. Well, don't be trying to support them and trying to, because, and then some people are irritated by, what did they say? Tolerate it. They'll tolerate you. Don't tolerate me. I'll go where I'm celebrated. So if I go where I'm going to go where I'm celebrated, I tell you, show some love sometime to people that show love to you. Don't be so selfish just to take stuff and never show no love. There's some greedy folk. That's just like the food basket. I mean, the food pantries. Yeah, I'm talking. This is my show. I can do what I want. They go to the food pantry. Your house is full of food, but you'll still go to the food pantry. Greedy. Never giving nothing back. Ain't cooked a meal for nobody. Ain't invited nobody to dinner. You just want it because it's there. Receiving. Never give nothing. I ain't talking about the church. You'll get a church your money, your bill money and everything. Your lights be cut off. Don't be no idiot. Your lights. I'm not talking about y'all new life apostolic. I'm not talking about the church. I'm just talking about idiot. God did not make us idiots. He did not make us idiots. Tithes and offerings. Let me tell you about the tithe. Not talking about the church. Let me talk about the tithes. The Levites, ain't that right? Help me out, Grace Levi. The Levites had no inheritance. The Levites were in charge of the temple and the holy things and the holy articles and keeping the temple clean and ministering inside. They didn't have any fields or lands or houses or homes to go. They had to take care of the temple. Therefore, it was pledged that you bring something into the storehouse for the workers of the church or the temple. Am I right? Come on, Grace Levi. I need somebody to help me out that know the book. Am I on the wall? Come on, don't be ashamed. Y'all's kind of slow typing. If I'm wrong, I ain't wrong because I know my word. Whoa, but we sow seeds. Where they plant, I ain't seen nothing grow. Sow a seed, you're going to get your husband. And you still single 8 years from later, you're single. Stop lying to folks. Be right like the apostolic, New Life Apostolic Church. Be nice like them and teach and preach the word and rightly divide it. Let me leave that alone right quick because that ain't what I came to talk about. Now, I want to just say the McMahon Morning Show we're getting ready to present our new advertising contract. As my nephew told me, don't degrade. If that's the price, that's the price. If you don't want to pay, you don't have to pay. Go to the other folks. And I guarantee you go pay them because they're going to smile nice and this and that, and you give all your money away. I would rather have I had two sponsors. That was Little Red and Keisha the Stylist. They've been with me from day one. They talked about my commercial. Red's is full almost every night. Keisha the Stylist, she's busy moving and shaking and hustling. Okay, same thing. And I made a vow. I was in trouble. I never forget it. People laughing at me and everything. All the McMahon, this and any other, this and that. And I had some old co-hosts, some raggedy co-hosts that thought that they would destroy me by thinking that my integrity would not be intact. And I'm not God, never mentioned their name. I never gossip about nobody. I never even mentioned them. Kept going, moving about my business. Let's support each other. I just come off vacation, as they say. And I ain't got no news. Y'all know I ain't got no news, but I just wanted to come on and tell you all that the McMahon Morning Show new season has started. The new graphics will be in and so forth. All the commercials will be in order. I ran into a setback with the streaming thing and all that stuff, which messed up a lot of things. I'm working I'm doing some outside things. I won't call it black job. It's just mine. I was doing some photography for the inaugurations of the people that we supported, Brother Stokes and Brother Peyton. I did their official pictures. I got to send the bill. I'll leave that at that. I ain't going to say no more about that. But I'm going to support Brother Abe, though. Because Abe, he, I just support him. He ain't the savior of the world, but he sure is a voice. He didn't look down and say, oh, well, the opponents and them and the folks was at the little bitty show. He ain't got no show. Ain't nobody listening to it. Somebody must be listening. They ear hustle and then the bushes too. Dr. J, hey man, how you doing, brother? God bless you too. I hadn't said much. Brother Lee needed to rest. Everybody needs to rest. And I don't believe in 4th of July and all that stuff as far as I pop the firecrackers and stuff, but America has not been, it's something that's going on with these people here. And they tried to come after the Haitians. That's what I wanted to talk about while I had Grace Lee by here. The Haitians went off on them up there. Was that in Brooklyn? Or where did they go off on them? They whooping them ICE agents. Listen, you come from our folk. We're not going for this foolishness. We're not going for it. And the orange man is sitting there doing all this foolishness and everything, and people sitting back, hum de hum, I'm living my best life. Your best life gonna be over in a little bit. You ain't gonna be, don't you twist your ankle, don't you bust your hand or break nothing or nothing like that, because ain't no Medicare. Or you ain't gonna get none, and you living your best life and everything. They hitting folks. They hitting folks. They ain't giving you nothing. They telling you they ain't giving nobody nothing but the rich elite. White people, that's what they said they're going to do. That's what he's doing. He bringing in replacement folks to go in the field because we won't go in the fields or nothing. I'm just telling the truth, shame the devil. I'm about sick of idiots and dumb, stupid folks. Was that Brooklyn? They was in Brooklyn? Yeah, they was in Brooklyn. Whoop the ICE agents. Y'all don't hear nothing about that until you think the police is, all right now. That's where you, okay. Yeah, but the Haitians wasn't going for that. They wasn't going for that. Oh, no. You got the Mexicans, you're going to have to whoop us and shoot at you. Get ready. That's why they going in there looking like the stormtroopers. Y'all know what the stormtroopers is? Y'all got Google. Google stormtroopers and see where they come from. Look at the helmets that they got in the military now. Look like the stormtroopers, the SS. Okay, know your history. They trying to keep you from not knowing what happened to black people. They gonna start doing a whole lot of things to hide stuff from you. Learn to read, write, get your education, and you'll know. My mother told me, she said, "Boy, do better than I did." And we sitting around here with controls in our hand. We don't know them. Don't even go to school. Don't do anything. But we're sitting around here. And we got a whole generation that's lost. I think 2. Somebody said 3. That's lost. Don't know what to do. Can't cook, can't read, can't even sign. They can't sign anything. Because the school systems have taught these kids, it's computer. Now they got the master brain that's being, y'all better hear what I'm talking about. They building this AI center here, not too far over in Memphis. Do you know what that is? Do y'all really know what that is? I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know what it is? They came in the black community. They didn't go over in Germantown. They didn't go over where the white people are in Midtown. They went to the black community, Boxtown, Memphis, where my folks is from. To build those, I guess it's semiconductors or some foolishness or whatever he's building over there, the AI but it takes turbines and they need gas turbines or some kind of gas turbines or propane or whatever the case may be. And it's enough to supply 100,000 households, they say. And how many of y'all from Memphis pay the MLG and robbery, or what? That's what Thaddeus used to call Memphis light gas and robbery bill. How high it is. Yet they give these people the mayor. Mayor Young, you need to come on my show. You said you were going to come when we were at the Democratic convention, and you ducking me. See, they ducking me. Cause I got questions for you, brother. Why you let them try to kill? They got out there in the black community. Ain't none of them hiring nobody from the community. People got asthma. People got breathing conditions, got senior citizens still over there, still trying to make it. And you drop Elon Musk's brain box over in the black community that's causing damage. They got rid of the EPA. You know why they did? Because who's going to run almost 35 turbines? Jet engines, you might as well call them. Them fumes got to go somewhere. This man that y'all put in the house that's white need to go. That's why I'm those same Republicans down in Jackson, Mississippi, Nashville, Tennessee, Little Rock, those are the capital cities. If you didn't know, those capital cities are them places. Abe got to go there to speak up for us. There's some other folks that need to step up, but they ain't stepped up yet. I got to see. Oh, don't be afraid, because I'm going to talk about every politician, everybody, whether you're a Democrat or Republican. You treating and you letting them treat black people wrong, something wrong with you. We ain't going for it. I'm with the Haitians. I'm going to fight. You come up to me, you got something coming. Let the stormtroopers come. Well, we might as well get down. I'm about sick of this foolishness, and we won't even support each other. We won't support the media that's out there, that's independent, that can bring you the news of what's going on. Oh, well, what's a Project 2025? I'm over here trying to get my hair done, get my nails done. I hope I make you mad. I hope so. Yet instead of all our kids are flunking, your kids are flunking in school. Men ain't stepping up to do what they supposed to do. They whimpering around and they're cowards. Yeah, Reb, Apostolic Faith Church. We gotta straighten up the men. Oh, they go to these conventions switching and carrying on. You don't know what's going on. We're allowing too much to happen. And we've lowered the standards that God had us at. Whoa, there's gonna be some whooping and some punishment going on. Because we compromise just to get somebody to sit in the seat. The same thing that got me saved should be the same thing for some other folk. That's that you do what you want to do. That's fine. I'm not in your house. I don't want to know anything. But I'm taking this time. I'm going to shut up now. I said I was going to be on for 1 hour today just to inform you on what's going on and let you know I ain't dead. Okay, I'm still here. Ain't nothing happening. But there's a new day at the MacMan Morning Show. So I know exactly what to do. Now, you told me what to do. Stop that. You go broke that way. What's that? What I mean, I'm not going broke. I put everything into this. I don't have an outside job. I'm not living in the lap of luxury or anything. I'm not looking for nobody to take care of me. As a man, I got to stand on my own. And I'm going to say this, I'm grateful because God has really been good to me. I'm not by myself. Sometimes you can step out on some things. And if you're upset, Diane Black, hey, good morning to y'all and everything. Anybody mad, you be mad. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to find me a signal. I'm going to broadcast. I'm just going for it. I'm just tired of yeah, okay, or be, you just meant, no, I'm nice, but listen, this is a business. And you're going to advertise. If you want a good business, you got to advertise. If you want people to come to you, you got to start advertising. But then give the let people that advertise to the folks that you're trying to get to. That's what Tubi did. Ain't that the name of it? Yeah, Tubi. They got all the black content. They pay them all kind of money because they know why. We want them black eyes over here. So we put some Amos and Andy and some crap over here. They'll watch it. They like all that old fun. They like Mud Deer and all them other funny things. They ain't into nothing serious, So, they'll come over here and you know what? The advertisers, the companies go where the eyes are. If that doesn't tell you something about the buying power of black people, $1.6 trillion in buying power we got, and we don't spend no money with ourselves. The Arab is getting it. The Hindus are getting it. The Koreans and the Chinamans are getting it. The same hair you go into the beauty supply store to get. Why can't we get some businesses like that? You trust the Chinese. Say, forget your own kind. And black people, get your business together. Clean your restaurant up. I'm sick and tired of people saying that we're bad at customer service. We're bad at this. We're bad at that. We're bad. We just low lives. We ain't gonna do nothing. We lazy. No, I ain't going for that. No, your mama's lazy. That's the enemy I'm talking about. I ain't talking about y'all, mama. I'm talking about some other them people out there. What we got to do? I'm gonna get my house in order. That means the McMahon Morning Show. I'm gonna do what I have to do. We all got to come up to that step. We'll be on camera today. Can't get nothing going. Can't get nothing started. Can't get nothing to do because everything was messed up. But that's okay. Them are the days I got to have. I'm gonna keep pushing. I had to put some wires together, keep the little thing together because I can't go get a new one. I'll tape it up. I'm not giving up. People we got to reach the masses. It's so much foolishness and so much comedy going on in our society today, folks. Our children are lost. It's so bad that you see kids and, oh boy, I mean, y'all get a handle on your children. I'm talking about black folks. Get a handle on your children. Snatch an item. Y'all don't know nothing about all that. But then when they go to jail and the police put their hands on them, the first thing you want us to do is broadcast it and put your story out there. My baby, he didn't do it. Yeah, he did. He would not do that. He was raised right. How was he raised right? Cussing the teacher out. Cuss the police out. Cuss everybody. We don't respect authority now. Oh, they got feelings. My mama told me the day that you get options is the day you got to have your own house, your own everything, your own food. As long as you in my house, you're going to abide by my rules. That's what my mama said. Y'all don't do that nowadays. That's why we got the juvenile courts are full with our folks. You couldn't pour me on I am almost whatever my. Oh, if they want to, you call me what you want to call me. My mother's 92 years, 90. Ooh. My mother's 93. Miss Ida. And right today, she has not seen me. Almost she did. She snuck up on me when I had a Newport. She never seen me with a drink high or anything. Nothing. I've never cussed or said anything to that lady. I'm talking about the primary parent or my father. My father was a decent, good man. My father was married. And my mama was married too to somebody else. So that's how I got here. So y'all shame of that. Oh, I'm so disappointed you didn't marry. You didn't marry my daddy or whatever. Well, my mama didn't marry my daddy neither. So yeah, all right. Wait a minute. I gotta check this. Y'all get all bent out of shape for nothing. Okay, I got it now. That was the little thing he was telling me to put the plug over here. All right. Yeah, my father was a decent man. I respected him. And anybody that my mother had in her life, I respected that person. That person, my mother never was whopped upside the head by nobody. No man. I don't know. I would, unless I wasn't here, and cuss her out and come to her house and do, oh no. That's why he got the respect. Man, come with respect. There are women that had children. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Come with respect. So I'm just going to say this, and I want y'all to take this at heart. I'm going to post my nephew's his post on the YouTube, and I want y'all to see this because he spoke a whole. Ooh, you talking about going through this morning, and he put this up here. Never degrade yourself, and never look down on yourself. Always keep don't devalue yourself. keep getting it. If what I present to folks is not reasonable, then that means okay, you go where you go where you need to go, and everything you'll be all right. I still support black business. If you come on the show and we interview you, you're not under any obligation to get any advertising. I just want your business. You get your business out there. I'm not. I mean, there's some people that will charge you and say, "Well, you got to give me that," and they'll pay it too. But somebody that's offering, no, people don't. They want that. I mean, $10 or whatever. It takes a lot, not a whole lot to do what we do. But I'm going to keep things going. This is the MacMan Morning Show, and I'm going to get ready to sign off. I want to just tell everybody, tomorrow's another day. Things will be better. I'll have everything in order. As you see, Cash App is there. That's our only mechanism for fundraising right now because PayPal is holding all the funds. They talking about they can hold it for 21 days. I will never use PayPal ever. They don't ever have to worry about me. So, God bless all of y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Remember this. Hey Jessica, wait a minute, hold on. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Good morning. I didn't avoid you. Okay. Miss Melissa's gonna come on tomorrow. Okay, we can get her. I talked to her briefly on emails and things. But yeah, we gotta get that done. Tomorrow's gonna be great. Grace Levi, Brother Lee Mack, and the old Mac man will be back. I just wanted to let all of you all know that I appreciate all of you. Forgive me. I wasn't fussing at y'all, and y'all know who the y'all is. I'm not fussing at y'all, but I had to set some people straight, and I don't have to cuss you out to do it and show another side. I ain't got time for all of that, and I'm not going to give you any free advertising. But know this, you must be a real miserable. You're a miserable person when you degrade people, and you're low life when you dehumanize people and you trick people into giving you money. I wish I would. If y'all get that fool $100,000, I got something for you. I guess I'd be in the wrong business. That's just so and no tax number. What are you giving for? There's no tax number. There's no tax ID. There's no business license. But they giving this man, this man in 25 minutes, they dropped $1,000. I hollered. I said, you mean to tell me if I had $1,000, I wouldn't, that'll pay for everything for a whole year almost. I mean, whatever. They giving this man this money, and he laughed. And he showed on the screen how much dookie he can talk. I wish he would come after me. I've been waiting, but I ain't on your territory, Jack. And if I've said his name or anything like that, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Stop fooling with these idiots. Okay? Stop, y'all. We grown. And if you that lonesome for somebody to comfort you or whatever the case may be, all that other stuff, you find you some friends. You know what I'm saying? Please, y'all, don't fall for it. And we fall for it. Daddy Grace, Reverend Ike, Pope this, Bishop that, all these other folks doing all, they done swindle. How am I going to pay for your lifestyle? I ain't got bus fare, but I'm going to give you my last dollar, and you going to take it too. I tell you. Tomorrow's another day. We'll be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, the MacMan Morning Show. I had to come on and inform you all that, yes, this is our new season. We're coming through. Now, I'm out with the old and in with the new. We're going to have some new stuff coming up this week. You're going to be happy about it. I just wanted to get that out. Those of you that are going to Horn Lake, Mississippi, over there at the M.R. Dye Library, we're going to be interviewing Abe Hudson and his wonderful daughter that's going to be over there performing. And y'all support Abe. I support him. And not just because he just said, "Hey man, I just can't be here and I don't at least support your platform." I thank you, Brother Abe, and you're going to be a great senator. I support you, and let's just root for him. I mean, the man is bringing, and when somebody bring and try to help the community, forgive me, Grace, I didn't know you were still up there. Wait a minute, let me get this down from here. And try to bring something real. See, we don't want to support the folks that are really real. We support these other jokers. Give anything to anybody. Just all these comedians. Because that's what they are. They real funny. They make you laugh. All right, this is the McMahon Morning Show. We're going to get out of here. It is 5 after 10. I went over my whole hour that I was going to go. We'll be back with our regular schedule starting on tomorrow. Our regularly scheduled show, Brother Lee Mack, and hopefully we'll get. Well, Grace, I need you on this interview. Then we're going to have to do some pre-work with her before tomorrow. But it's going to be all right. Y'all be prayerful. Support us if you can. Send me some coffee money. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with y'all. If you want to, you can. But I thank you all for being here. Listen, love each other. It ain't going to cost you nothing to love each other. If we love each other, we'll get along and we'll get along further in our community. This is Mr. James Mack. I'll be back and I'll holler at you later. Thank you for your support and thank you for being here.